Previously on Revive Nations with Shyju Mathew.
There is a reason why in our generation we don't enjoy prayer, because we like action. But if you ask Enoch, he will tell you this is action. In our generation we don't like prayer, we like ministry. But if you ask Enoch, he will say this is my ministry. In our generation, we are waiting to be released, to be sent out to go and serve the Lord. But if you ask Enoch, he will tell you, I am already serving the Lord.
Revivals in the air, touching nation, one life at a
time. The system of Enoch. Number 5. Enoch then ordered it to be proclaimed. Okay? This historic book is also talking about Enoch was also a king. Okay? And then he ordered it to be proclaimed. Where is the man, this is number 5, who wishes to know the ways of the Lord? Let him come to Enoch. This is the first ministry advertisement you hear. Today you see all the advertisement we do on Instagram and Facebook and all that. The first one was done by Enoch. He ordered it to be proclaimed. Where is the man who wishes to know the ways of the Lord? Let him come to Enoch. And it goes on to say, and Enoch reigned over the sons of men according to the word of the Lord. The word used there was to reign over them, to rule over them. They came and bowed to him, and they heard his word. They also, listen to this, required of Enoch to reign over them, to which he consented. These kings that came to Enoch, they required, they said, no. We are kings in our own right, but we want another king to rule over us, because they had an understanding that if we can have this man of God to rule over us, our kingdoms will be established. In 130 kings and princes, they placed themselves under Enoch's command. Can you imagine? These kings didn't want to be kings, they wanted to be his general. Wow. And yet they were kings in their own right. They placed themselves under his command, and he made peace among them, and there was peace throughout the earth during Enoch's lifetime. Number 6. Enoch reigned over 243 years over them, leading them. You're going to go through all that one more time just so you to understand how the timeline works. But right now I'm just giving you the foundational story of what happened. He led them for how many years? 243 years. All the math is going to add up by tonight. Okay. Number 7. Enoch gave birth to Methuselah, and Methuselah gave birth to Lamech. When Lamech was 56 years old is when Adam died. That is in the book of Genesis. Okay. So that way you will have all the math adding up correctly biblically. At 930 years old, Adam was 930 years old. This is an interesting detail. I didn't have to include it, but I thought it was very nice information for us to have. Would you still like it? Yes. Number 8. Enoch and his son, which is Adam's great grandson, Enoch and Methuselah, buried him with great pomp, as at the burial of kings, in a cave which God told him. Enoch had the privilege of burying Adam. I thought that was amazing. They made great mourning and weeping on account of Adam, and it has therefore become a custom among the sons of men to this day. Number 9. So Enoch reigns for 243 years. All right. The year of Adam's death, Enoch resolved to secret himself again like before in order to serve the Lord. Now you have to understand what is happening. Already Enoch, there was a season he went into withdrawal. And then angel of the Lord came and said, no, go and preach to these guys. So he starts preaching to these people. Now he's no more in withdrawal. He's now with the people, with the kings, with that 130 kings and their princes and their judges. He's leading all of these guys. And while he was there, what happens? Adam dies. And Enoch starts freaking out again. This is King Shyju version. Because Enoch, all of Enoch's decisions was him learning from his lineage that some point we lost access to the garden. And his life's goal was to restore his walk in the garden. And then he comes out of his retirement and starts doing ministry only to find out that the guy who caused him to start this journey of withdrawal has gone to be with God. It becomes the point now Enoch says, no. I don't like what I'm doing. I want that. Adam died. And his soul has gone to be with God. That's what I want. It's not the preaching that I want. It's not the people that I am obsessed with that. When Adam's death happened, it reminded Enoch one more time what his original pursuit was. That's like, how did I miss the memo? How did I forget that was my goal? Adam's death reminded him his goal. That his goal was he wanted to be the wheat that falls to the ground and dies. The power of resurrection is only waiting for the ones that understand dying to their self, dying to their desires, the desire to be seen by people, the desire to be loved by people, and to come to the place of just enjoying the audience of one. The death of Adam sets off the pursuit and hunger all over again, because now it triggers memories of what he was really after, because Enoch yearns after solitude. He yearns. That's what I want. Where Papa Adam went, that's where I want. That's what I want, that. We want jobs. We want promotion. We want to get married. We want blessings. We want a car. We are small like that. But today you're blessed to hear this word. That some of us are going to partake of that Enochian grace, where the world will have nothing enticing to offer to you. You cannot be sad by anything that earth does to you. Nothing on this earth brings you joy, more than looking at that Adam going back to his initial state of being with God. And Enoch said, you're not leaving me behind. No. How am I stuck doing this? Because that is what I want. I shall not forget my original pursuit. The world has nothing for me. This world has nothing to offer to me. There is nothing. Open your mouth and declare it. This earth, this world has nothing to offer to a soul like me. There is nothing that this world can entice me with. No joy, no sadness can keep me a slave on earth. You can't make me sad. You can't make me happy. I am beyond this world. I belong to another world. I belong to another generation. I belong to a different tribe. I belong to a different realm. Enoch resolved to secret himself again like before. Look at the neighbor and help me preach to them, please. Tell them Enoch resolved again. Again. Tell them again. Again. Look at your another neighbor and tell them again. To secret himself again like before in order to serve the Lord. It's like, I'm not going to be proud that this is not serving the Lord. This is serving the men. Leave me to serve the Lord. If you're hearing me, it's no accident. Resolve in your heart. You too will resolve that you shall go back as a coal of fire that is plucked from the furnace of heaven. A coal of fire from the furnace of. Resolve again that your heart will be on fire one more time. Resolve again that your holiness will be back. That your prayer life will be back. That you will go back into the presence of God. That you will fall in love with Him all over again. You don't need another message. If you never have to hear another word, let this be the last word. Enoch resolved himself again. Somewhere I lost my way. I resolve myself again. Somewhere I cared about people's opinion. I resolve myself again. Somewhere I lost my first love. I resolve myself again. Where are the shouts of the warriors in here tonight? I don't care if my husband is with me or my wife is with me. I don't care who is with me, who is not with me. I must run after this Jesus. I must love Him like nobody else in my generation. For this is my portion. Resolve yourself. Somebody talk to the Lord. Somebody cry out. Somebody say, Appa, Jesus, Dada. Whatever you like to call Him. I told you He was hugging you. I told you He was hugging you today. I told you He was hugging you today. I told you He was hugging you today. Why don't you respond? Why don't you forget everybody else? Start now. Somebody say, Baba, my heart is cold. Warm my heart one more time. Oh Lord, here I am, your favorite one. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? I have to know. Oh Lord, here I am, your favorite one. Any favorite ones here? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? I have to know. Yeah. Ooh. For I am after your heart. I'm after your heart. I'm after you. You know that I am after your heart. I'm after your heart. I'm after you. Pluck out everything in you that quenched the love of Jesus. Every weed today, uproot it. Have you resolved yourself in your heart? Have you made your resolve clear? I want to know. I want to know, am I talking to any Enochian warriors in my generation? Have you resolved yourself in your heart? Have you resolved? Are you sure? Are you clear? Are you clear the path you want? When you see Enoch wailing at the tomb of Adam, he's not crying because he misses Adam. He's crying because he says, I want to be where you are. It's not fair that you leave me alone. Your God shall be my God. Where you go, I shall go. Don't leave me behind is the cry of a Jesus lover. Oh, don't leave me behind is a cry of a Jesus lover. Don't leave me behind. This is not what I want. It's the cry of a Jesus lover. Hey, 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 Father, do you hear? Your bride is cooing for you. Oh, Father, do you hear? Your bride is cooing for you. Father, Father. Hey, hey, until everything beautiful on earth loses its beauty to the real beauty in heaven. He's the lily of the valley. He's the bright and shining morning star. He is the fairest than 10,000. He is the lover of your soul. Resolve yourself in your heart today. The greatest ministry is to stand before the presence of God. Child of God, did you hear me? The greatest ministry is you standing before the presence of God. Edina, Edina, Nianodu Kudavalu Edina. How will I know that I am special? How will I know? Moses is crying to God, how will I know that I am favored by you? Is it not by your presence coming with me? And Moses is telling God, I don't need the promised land. I need the promise giver. I'm not looking for Canaan. I'm looking for your presence. Oh, in
Thank you for watching Revive Nations with Shyju Mathew. Subscribe to the Revive Nations YouTube channel to listen to life-changing prophetic sermons. Download the Shyju Mathew app on iOS and Android to access the full sermon library and exclusive mentorship gold for pastors and leaders. Follow Prophet Shyju on Instagram for more information and stay up to date when we visit a city near you. Unlock a revolutionary way to connect with God through the Pray Now app. Transform your prayer experience by seamlessly recording your prayer requests, thoughts, and moments of gratitude. As a companion on your spiritual journey, chart your daily walk with God in a deeply personal and meaningful way. Join a global community of believers by downloading Pray Now on your iOS and Android devices.
Thank you for being part of this end-time Jesus journey. Your partnership with Revive Nations allows us to reach nations with passionate, prophetic, and powerful word from the Lord. If you have been blessed, would you consider giving to this ministry by visiting revivenations.tv? Enjoy hundreds of resources in multiple languages from Prophet Shyju and Shyju Mathew while visiting revivenations.org. Connect with us on your favorite social media. Distance is not a barrier to God. ReviveNations.tv is now open to live participation to our services. Sign up on www.revivenations.tv to be notified.